Salut, oameni buni! Bine v-am găsit la episodul 17. Holy shit! Ne apropiem de episodul 20. Sper că asta e salvarea, nu? Poate nu se numesc chaptere, se numesc issue. Vedem. Sper că asta e salvarea de data trecută. Nu mai sunt pe 21 august, suntem în 22. Episodul ăsta, Cucu știe când o să apară. Ce se întâmplă, bă? Ok, am început direct cu nebunie. Holy fuck. Ăștia se iau după mine. Ce e aia?
Whoa, what the hell is that?
That's a demon.
Looks more like a giant octopus to me. A building-sized octopus.
What's an octopus?
A type of fish. Hey, Pax, aren't you always seeing octopuses octopi with your meme?
What do we do? If it sees us, it will kill us.
Aren't we already dead?
You guys actually see that thing?
Yeah, definitely. Why?
It must be related to my squids, but I only see those when I use the meme. Why is this one visible to everyone?
Maybe it's got something to do with this weird place.
Could be. And something tells me we'll find the tree where that thing is.
Do you think it's protecting it?
Maybe, yeah. And that makes me think I may have gotten the squids wrong from the start.
Let's look for a way across.
Da, cred că o să avem un boss fight. Ne-a și salvat, deci...
Hey, I found them. Stop! You're in a restricted area. Got eyes on the intruders. Rooftop, building C. What are you doing?
What's happening to him?
Get off me!
What the fuck?
Watch out!
It's hurting them.
What the actual
You're
fuck?
right. It's on our side. Our new shout makes people turn on themselves. So if we cancel our enemies, they might just do our job for us.
What?
You've been canceled. You've got nobody.
Ce se întâmplă, bă? Că nu văd în spatele meu. Stai așa, boss.
You're alone.
Da! O să avem boss, 100%, un boss fight.
There you are, smart girl. There's a bridge. We can cross over to the tower.
De ce a luat-o? Pe unde a luat-o? De ce n-a luat? Ok. Nu întrebăm, hai. Cross over. Cutscene.
You really think the giant squid monster is friendly?
I
No.
don't think it wants to hurt us. maybe it can help us.
How?
I have no idea. But we need to figure out how to communicate.
Communicate? With that? Again, how?
Eli, if you can make us believe anything, maybe it'll also work on the giant squid?
What do you have in mind?
Instruments. We need guitars, a drum kit.
I don't understand.
Just conjure up some instruments and follow my lead. We're gonna put on a show.
Noi cântăm. Tare, tare. Un moment foarte bun să începem un concert în aer liber, lângă dita mai creatura. Da, are sens. Cred că asta ar fi făcut toată lumea. Ah, fuck, trebuia să țin apăsat. De ce nu mi-a ținut apăsat? Că am ținut acolo apăsat. Aparent toată lumea știe să cânte pe aici. Nu-mi dau seama, el înțelege ceva? Se întâmplă ceva? I s-a făcut Toki Mob. A trebuit să mă înspăimânte?
Oh no, did we piss her off?
I don't think so. It's not attacking.
So what does she... Hey!
Da! We are cooked.
Why did she help us?
I think the squid told her to. The demons are protecting this place.
And now it knows we're friends because we're...
Anomals. I think so.
Guys? We're surrounded.
They're not attacking, just watching. Protecting the trees.
Ce-i cu
Is that
copacul? Dacă îl ating, ce se va întâmpla?
Come on, let's follow her.
Oh, nu!
This is not a tree, it's... What is this? It looks like it's made from crystal.
I don't know. But it whispers. It's full of voices.
I don't hear anything.
I do. And she does.
Ce? Copacul! Îl atingem!
What are you doing? Don't touch it.
Suntem în rai! Ah.
These are the 9 proto-language symbols we've been able to identify so far. There may be more. Each symbol represents an idea, a concept, a meme. This isn't language as we know it, Pax. There aren't phonemes that combine into words. This is a deeper language, based around core truths. Combine these concepts, these memes, into patterns, and you have the root of every single human language, and possibly the origin of consciousness itself. And, if I'm right, a way to reprogram reality. If I was religious, I'd call the proto-language the word of God, the tongue of angels. But it's more than that. It's how the universe made sense of itself. It's code. It's how the entropic cosmos became more than a vast cloud of atoms and found cohesion. In a sense, it is the language of God. But God, or the idea of God, is a product of the proto-language, not the other way around. I guess you could say the proto-language is God.
Ce se întâmplă?
The power of the proto-language is immense, Pax. We've only begun to scratch the surface. With your help, I believe we can go so much deeper. Anomals can vocalize the proto-language, but only a subset of it. Their control over the language is primitive, like a child learning its first words. But you,
Pax, you're different. Once, long ago, we left you with a gift so that you could unlock the proto-language's full potential. We hoped that someday you'd figure it out for yourself, and you'd return here to where it all began.
The proto-language appears in the very earliest cave drawings, all across the world. The same images, the same ideas, everywhere, at the same time. That's what made us realize this language is older than humanity, older than Earth. It's part of the very fabric of reality, part of each and every one of us. And if we can decipher
There
all
were
of it...
hundreds of us, working on deciphering the proto-language, trying to piece together what we knew, what we'd learned, into a codex, into something applicable. And we succeeded. Sort of. That's what this place was. A language lab, a test bed, a recording studio, a radio transmitter. We combined the memes, we recorded it, but we realized it was unsafe. We didn't know what might happen if it was broadcast to the world, so we stopped. The project was dead, except justice. Language, weaponized. A way to rewrite the world, too tempting for an authoritarian regime.
Echoes returning to the tree.
The tree led you here. None of this is by chance. Her fruit was carried on ethereal winds to where they were most needed, where you could hear them and capture them, shape them into new words. But there are other forces at play now, and not all agree that humans should regain command over the proto-language. It broke them once, turning one language into 1,000. It could do so again, with terrible consequences for everyone. There's a war coming, and it's about more than power and control. It's about the nature of reality itself.
Who are you?
Oh, baby. We are so sorry for leaving you behind.
Who are you?
Don't touch it!
What happened?
The voices are gone.
Guys, look at the tree. It's not glowing anymore.
What did you do?
Nothing. I don't know. I just reached out and...
Eli?
Oh? Is it you? How is it you?
I couldn't see you. With all those voices in my head, I thought I was dead, but now I see you now.
What?
Eli.
Ophelia, I looked everywhere.
Creierul meu moare.
I knew I'd find you.
You knew?
I knew.
Huh.
What? Ok. Mai avem un membru nou?
What happened to the tree? I don't hear it anymore. Did you kill it?
I don't think so. I think the opposite. It was chained here by the people who built this place. This isn't the real tree. This was the anchor that kept it chained here. They made this to connect with the Tree of Tongues in that other place to tap into the proto-language.
The what?
It's no longer calling for me. Maybe it just needed help.
Maybe, but I don't know if I did anything. Maybe it was her.
I don't know. She's not saying. She wants to leave. Go back. Go home. She feels safe there. With your friends.
Okay, let's go back. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Pax, what is this place?
I still don't know, but I have theories. Let's head back, and I'll tell you what I think.
Mai repede. Nu mai ai autobuzul, nu? Oh, ba da.
I see something. Yeah, it's them. Hey, where the fuck did you go? We thought you were dead.
And who's this?
This is Ophelia. I found her.
How's that even
Possible.
Long story for later. Let's get on the road. This place isn't safe.
You're telling us. We've been hearing things, and CT told us what happened. We sent out a search party. Theo and Ziggy found CT. Damaged, but alive. Or operational, I guess.
Everyone get on board. We need to move. Pax?
Later, Theo. I'm exhausted. Just be happy we found her.
The other night, when we were looking at the map, you insisted on taking us through the exclusion zone.
I recognized something on the map. A name. From a dream. If I'd told you that, you'd have thought I was crazy. Better to lean into the fact that it was the shortest path east. As for what we found, we can talk about it later. I don't know what it means yet.
Yay!
Get out of this hellhole.
You weren't even out there.
Exactly. I have no idea what lurks out there in the ashes. And it's not...
Nu prea o să folosesc. Heal. Heal! Heal! Fucking heal.
left the bus either, Gnome.
I have a very strong survival instinct.
In my neck of the woods, we call that cowardice.
You should have been there. It was fun. We fought mutated monkeys, met a broken Betty, and played music for a giant
Și nu mă
squid.
lasă să merg mai departe. What?
Pax switched off a tree.
She switched off a tree?
You played for a giant squid?
Wait, a broken Betty? Why am I just finding out about this?
How's visibility?
Better than it was. I'm sorry I wasn't much use to you out there, but I'm happy you were able to bring Girl back.
Ah, here we go. Trebuia doar să vorbim cu roboțelul. Ah,
I'll tell you all about today's events once we get to camp.
I know. I look forward to hearing the full story.
și eu.
Anything happen while I was gone?
Theo was a nervous wreck. Gnome took a nap. Ziggy and Soul were chatting away the whole time. I just worked on my graphic novel. Well, sounds like you picked up some useful intel on your little adventure. Looking forward to hearing the whole story once we get to our campsite.
Mind if I sit down?
I'm glad you're back. I was getting worried.
Thanks for holding down the fort while I was gone.
Yeah, we had a good discussion about the wildflowers. About how it's time to move past the non-violent resistance into proper resistance.
We'll see who comes around to whom in the end. But it's been educational for sure.
How's your eye?
Yeah, cleaned it with Soul's moonshine. I can see, but I'm definitely gonna need a replacement soon.
She's asleep?
They both are. This is a sign, a calling, to do something to help more than just our little group. I got my O back, and now I have to pay the universe back. Anyway, I should try to get some rest while these two are sleeping.
Ok, hai să continuăm drumul. Da, I'm ready. Bine că ați spus hello, bine că ați spus planta, da, e mișto că pot să dau zoom prin plantă. Nova Scotia. Mamă, dacă așa e, ar fi gap-ul, ar rămâne gap-ul ăsta între Roadtown, Michigan și the main coast. Ar fi ok, dar nu o să rămână așa. Eu zic că a fost o idee bună să o luăm prin mijloc. I feel it. Pe lângă că drumul e mai scurt, nu sunt nici checkpoint-uri. Sau cel puțin în trecut nu erau. Acum nu știu dacă s-ar fi adăugat din trecut până acum, dar nu cred. Avem și un membru nou.
So, why did Girl run away?
She was drawn to that place, to the tree. I think she hears echoes. She can communicate with them. Maybe even control them.
Maybe that's how Girl found her.
After whatever happened in that place happened, the echoes went away, and Ophelia's brain fog just dissolved. As for, the giant squid, it's connected to the tree.
The Whispering Tree.
Which is absorbing echoes?
Absorbing disinformation. That's what the squids do. They eat echoes, like...
Moderators. Like your meme.
Right. The squids serve the Tree of Tongues, somehow, and I've been fighting them. The tree was the source of the proto-language, which became echoes. And now the tree is pulling the echoes back.
Why?
Because someone made this happen. In that place. Inside the ashes. They used the tree to create disinformation. Echoes against its will.
Ugh, this shit's giving me a headache. Head echo?
I'm as much in the dark as you are, Sai. Squids, trees, echoes. It's all a giant mystery.
You think that place is where the signal originated?
The disorder.
The broadcast.
It originated here.
You sound very sure about that.
From how Pax described it, it does line up with all the stories.
Mysterious antenna in the center of the continent.
A secret government facility.
And now the place is just deserted.
Oh, and those creatures.
Fine, deserted was probably the wrong word. Abandoned?
I know this is hard to believe,
No,
but I'm...
I believe you.
Of course.
We all do. We can't see what you see, obviously, but there's no question about it. It's real. And Eli found what he was looking for. Point for destiny, I guess.
I don't know what to do with this new information, or what any of it means, but
We keep it to ourselves.
Or we sell it to Nova Scotia.
that decision lies with Pax. This feels personal. It doesn't change our mission. We're due in Chicago in a couple of days.
What about, new girl? How do we handle that one?
Maybe talk to them.
Sper să fie grupuri, că chiar n-am niciun chef să vorbesc cu fiecare în parte. Ce încet merge.
Anything in here?
Da, electromagnet.
When Girl ran away, it planted some doubts about my purpose. I have to wonder if my recent awakening has diverted my focus or diminished my competence.
It's only natural to question who you are, what your role is, how you relate to other people. It's a sign that you're maturing. Turning more... I won't say human, because that's an insult. Turning into a thinking and feeling individual.
I don't see human as an insult, but it's also incorrect. I'm not, nor will I ever be, human. I'm a machine, built by humans, but I am self-aware and alive in a way. Which also means that I have to be aware of my role and my duty to others. I was created to be a caretaker and to teach, and this should still be what drives me.
I don't think you owe anyone or the cosmos anything. You owe yourself whatever you can give yourself. Just live. Find meaning where you can. Enjoy it all while it's still here. Who knows? You might outlive all humans. You might end up being our legacy.
Unlikely. Eventually, my parts will wear out. Even if I outlive other humans, who will repair me if I break down?
Other robots.
Only if I can control them and instruct them. I'm not sure humans will take kindly to me doing that.
Fuck them. I don't mind bowing down to our robot overlords. Can't be any worse than our current leaders.
I'll keep your sage advice in mind, Gnome.
Oh, shit.
See? Sage advice. This one knows.
I should check on the potatoes.
You have your moments. Though you won't see me bowing down to any overlords.
You say that now?
Where did the picnic blanket come from?
You'd be surprised what CT has stowed away on the bus. A prop for every occasion. You see a picnic blanket, you grab it by the tail and you hold on for dear life.
Given any more thought to going home?
To Hong Kong and the Wicked Witch of the East? I don't know. I feel you and me... I'm not sure I want to just bail on a good thing. This is nice.
How's your head?
Haven't had any complaints.
No jokes. Please.
All healed up since Soul's little show. Ego bruised, but I'll survive. And I sleep like a baby, even without the pharmaceuticals. Leaving already? Okay.
You don't remember Mr. Garvey? He could never remember anyone's name, so we messed with him, made up new ones. That's when you changed yours to Ophelia.
Thought you might want these. For next time, you take your bike for a spin.
Biker gloves? For me? These are nice packs. Way nicer than the stuff the writers had. It's great to have an extra pair. Thank you. So anyway, that's when you changed.
You all had enough dinner?
We had plenty. Hey, thanks again for everything. Without you...
Team effort, kid. Mixed with a lot of luck.
I knew I'd find O eventually. Just not now. Not here.
You knew?
Never doubted it for a second.
Oh. She's happy for us.
She looks happy. She likes you a lot.
She likes you. She trusts you.
But I don't have any experience with kids. Except being a kid.
She likes you guys. You do have one big thing in common. You're anomals, but not like us. You were...
Made. By justice. Maybe that's it. But I bet it's mostly because girl likes O.
And you. She likes you, Eli.
Most people like me. I don't know why.
Because you're a nice guy, you idiot.
I don't remember ever being a kid.
Don't worry about that. There's still time. It's never too late to be a kid.
Do you hear her voice in your head?
Not a voice. It's hard to explain. It's like a scent. She radiates joy. And I can smell it.
That's pretty weird, O.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain. But I'm a grown-up.
Doesn't matter. We decide for ourselves who we want to be. Tell you what, tomorrow, we'll be kids again and do kid stuff.
Oh, Philia, did you come across the bionic apes before?
Not until you arrived.
So they showed up around the time we came there, and then they helped us?
First they fought us.
Because we fought them. But you're right, Eli. It was only after we, communicated with the giant squid.
The squid told them to help us?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's okay. It was a confusing place. Like what?
I don't know. We'll make it up as we go.
How long were you in that place, Ophelia?
I don't know. I don't remember much from before. I remember Eli. I remember the school. But only broken pieces from the years between. It's like seeing myself in a shattered mirror. 1,000 reflections staring back, but I don't really know who that person is. The tree pulled me to the ashes. I dreamed of it. It sang to me. It took me many years to find it. But I don't know how long I was there before a girl found me. Weeks? Months? I have no idea, Pax. Sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for, O. I'm just glad we found you.
That sounds scary.
It's not. Trust me. Anyway, that's when you changed yours to Ophelia.
Oh, my name is O.
A cooking manual?
Most people call it a cookbook, but sure.
You must have heard me expressing enthusiasm for the culinary arts. I'd like to pick up more skills beyond my basic knowledge. This is a nice gesture. Thank you.
We haven't run out of supplies?
We'll need to stop for groceries tomorrow, but there's enough left for breakfast and lunch.
Whoa, you actually fought the Loyalists?
Yeah, down in New Mexico.
Want these, Ziggy? For gaming?
I'm more of a digital gamer, but these are cool. I'm sure we can rig up some road trip game with these.
Aren't those from my hotel? And now you're giving them away right in front of my goddamn face? You know, ballsy motherfucker you are.
Well, that means you've earned his respect.
Hey!
Can I help you?
That's a bit hostile.
Not chatting with your boyfriend tonight?
My boy... Are you trying to piss me off? Right. Of course you're trying to piss me off. It's not gonna work. O's cool. I'm not jealous. They're reconnecting after more than a decade. They need alone time.
Lost siblings reunited. That should resonate with you guys.
How so?
Oh, wait. Aren't you two, Oh, I get it.
You're hostile. And she is interrupting.
Bonding over moonshine?
Hey, this isn't moonshine, sister. This is primo hooch. The carefully crafted fruits of years of labor. And the only bottle I was able to rescue from the yellow brick road before it went boom.
Well put, little buddy.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're plotting the violent downfall of the Republic.
Politics can only get you this far. And this far is absolutely fucking nowhere.
How's your eye?
Oh, it's fine. Look, it's fine. Soul's hooch did the job. Cleaned off the grime and every microorganism known to science. But I mean, yeah, it is definitely on its last days. So I'll need a new one soon. Because without an artificial eye, I'm pretty fucking blind. My good eye is not. And no, I am not wearing glasses.
Try not to drink too much. I don't want to clean up a mess.
Atât?
Down in New Mexico in 2018.
Oh, n-am vorbit cu...
As far as Nova Scotia is concerned, it's a safe harbor for all anomals. They won't turn anyone away.
Scoot over.
What up?
You guys have been talking a lot lately.
We chat.
Jinx.
Jinx.
It's what you say if... never mind. What's your point, Pax? Theo and I can't chat?
Why wouldn't we be able to chat?
Probably because Pax doesn't like it.
But why
I don't know,
wouldn't she?
Theo.
I think it's cute. Keep going.
Nah, you ruined it.
Like I said, as far as Nova Scotia is concerned,
No, eu zic să terminăm aici.
My name is O.
Can we talk about O?
What's up?
She has nowhere to go, and neither do I. I don't want us to be a burden on you guys, but...
You're coming with us, of course. I mean, if you want to.
Thank you. I'll let her know. We'll talk about it. And we'll stay with you until we've made a decision. Together.
Where are you going, Pax?
You're not going to sleep, are you?
De
Max,
ce?
join us.
even though I'm
Ah.
staying up for a bit.
So your artificial eye really doesn't work in a sandstorm?
Yeah, sandstorm, dust storm, rainstorm, whatever storm, you name it. My robo-eye can't handle it.
That sucks. What about your arm?
Feel free to join in.
Time to unwind. Perfect.
Au melodia.
We're the freaks.
Au melodia.
Outcasts. We look just like you. We're nothing like you. Your past due. We will eclipse you.
You can do it. That's it. Let's go. Bring in the verse, Pax.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you.
Come on, everyone this time.
Your time is past. Your kind won't last. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn.
Love it.
Yeah, so that sucks. What about your arm, Gnome? Is it as useless as Ziggy's eye?
I like it. It gets the job done.
Hey, did you ever tell us how you ended up with an artificial arm?
Oh, this will be good.
No. We don't ever talk about that.
Fine. Lame, but fine.
No, lost their arm to a cow.
Jesus, Pax. Okay, fine. But it wasn't a cow. It was a bull. This was at boarding school. We were very drunk and stumbling around in the fields in the middle of the night. Someone made a joke about tipping cows. I, of course, drunk and arrogant, volunteered. I stumbled over to what I thought was a sleeping cow. Next thing I know, this enormous bull, startled by my feeble attempt at tipping it over, trampled me and crushed my arm. It had to be amputated. Luckily, my father, who was very rich at the time, bought me the finest robot arm money could buy. I became a legend at school, and lived lavishly off that morbid fame for the next 4 years.
Ah, love that story. And it wasn't a bull. No, it was a fucking cow. Fine. Lame, but fine.
I'm starting to enjoy this.
Coming out of your shell, Saul?
He has a shell? I can't see it.
It's metaphorical, oh.
Oh.
We've been lucky.
I'm off to bed. It's getting late.
So anyway, we've been lucky with the weather.
De ce ne-am trezit? De ce ești ok? Alo?
I couldn't sleep either. You look pensive.
I'm okay. Just thinking about... Just thinking. I spent a lot of time thinking since we left Pacifica. I was never a thinker before. I was an impulsive doer. I reacted without worrying too much about the consequences. Now, I feel like I could start a series of self-help classes. Way of the mind with Psy.
I've noticed the changes. And it's not just you. After meeting Luna, Lottie, Sol, learning about what Eli and Ophelia went through, my original plan was to just get out and never look back. But what the Weave's doing, it's important. And I don't know if I can turn my back on that.
I hear you, girl. You know, you've been really good at listening to me bitch. That wasn't always the case, and I appreciate the change.
Listen, there's something I want to tell you. Something big.
Before you do that, there's something I need to tell you, Pax. I haven't had the guts to say anything before, but...
I guess I'm not the only one who can't sleep.
Oh, hey, Gnome.
Ah, I interrupted something.
It's fine. What were you gonna tell me, Pax?
It can wait. But you wanted to tell me something?
Yeah, right. Okay. I
thought I heard voices. Am I, interrupting?
You know what, Theo? Absolutely not. Sit down. You too, Gnome. I know you like to look cool and aloof, but get down here. You're with friends.
Girl woke me up. She had a nightmare. But Ophelia got her to sleep right away.
What do we do with her?
Who?
Both of them, I guess.
We bring Girl with us to Nova Scotia. What else can we do? We're not abandoning her. And Ophelia is Eli's friend. They can stay with us to the end of the road if they so wish.
Feels like the four of us haven't had time to just sit together since
Nevada. And that
eventful. Stressful. Like almost every day since.
Every day a day.
I was thinking of that day in Gnome's apartment, but yeah.
Despite the stress, you've all taken the time to listen. I appreciate that because I know I'm not always easy.
I've barely known you all a month at this point. But I still feel included. And heard.
I hear you both. Man, we need more time together before we run out of it. Speaking of eventful days, man, you guys remember that first day? Our big fight in the car? Singing along to Good Ways to Cry?
You are right, Sai. I have learned to listen, to empathize, communicate. That was never my strength. I use language as both a weapon and a shield. Whether that's a reflection of my powers or the other way around, my strength was my greatest weakness. I'm not sure I've changed completely or if this will last, but I see it. And I'm glad you do too.
Being chased by Pacificops?
Saving beautiful women from buses.
Beautiful women, Theo?
I knew you and Luna had a thing.
It never had a chance to turn into a thing. Which I regret. Luna's great, and we talked about it. The time wasn't right. But I wouldn't mind getting to know her a lot better.
Damn, Theo.
Steady on, old chap.
I like how you've loosened up, buddy. It's a nice change from the humorless stiff we first met.
Humorless stiff.
She's not completely wrong. This Theo's much better. Since we're in a sharing mood, I guess it's no secret Pax and I have been getting closer. I'm not saying we're getting back together. Again. But it's been nice to reconnect. What? Is it suddenly too personal? Well, I don't care.
Well, damn. At least we're talking again. Just the four of us.
The Fab Four.
The OG quartet.
It's gotten so crowded, it's like we've lost sight of this.
I haven't.
Me neither.
Come here, guys.
Yeah, but don't you wish we could have one last adventure? Just the four of us before...
Before what?
Before we get there. Nova Scotia. The end of the road.
I'd be up for that.
Same.
Yeah.
What about you, Pax? Feel like sharing your innermost thoughts and feelings with your best friends in the whole wide world?
Like I told Sai earlier, the more I'm learning about the Weave, about what Nova Scotia plans to do, the more I think I could contribute. I'm not saying I plan to stay in Nova Scotia, but I'm not as dismissive as I once was about what they're trying to do. It's getting late and we have an early start.
Pax is right. We should get some sleep.
I guess.
Oh man, I was enjoying this. But yeah, sure. I'll head to bed as well.
Ah, ce bine. Oh, ce bine. Vai, ce bine. Hai să vedem cum am făcut. Ok. Bun, decent. Da, mă, da. Atât? Așa puține decizii am avut? Da, shit. Nu trebuia să dau E. Nu, trebuia să opresc episodul. Acum nu mai pot să opresc. Ah, ba da. Chapter 7 sau problema 7. Nici nu știu cum să o numesc. 7 din 10. Ne apropiem. Încet, încet, dar ne apropiem de finalul jocului. Ne auzim data viitoare. Ciao, ciao.